Okay, here we go. Pretty tired tonight. Been a long weekend. But I figured I'd get on here and do a little bit anyway. Um, Setting up uh another game here. I'm kind of putting the other one to the wayside for now because I didn't take time to prepare the assets beforehand. And I already have a large amount of assets from just an asset project that I was doing about a year ago. They're free to download. Well, not all of them are up on my itch.io page. I never got everything uploaded. Life comes at you kind of fast sometimes. So, but you can get a lot of them free on my itch page. There's a link in the About Me page. Um, and if I get this on YouTube, there will be a link in the description there. Um, this is going to be a pretty light stream. Uh, One second, I got to get my chat window back up. This is going to be a pretty light stream. Uh, there we go. I'm just basically going to lay out and import all the assets that I'm planning on using kind of right out the gate. So, I don't know, half an hour, maybe an hour of just loading various assets. I've set up my folders in here to make things a little easier to import. I don't have any GUI assets yet. I do have pretty much all the other assets. Some of them aren't clicked properly yet, so I'm just going to get them loaded in, and I'll probably edit them a little better before the next stream here. But I'm going to start with the scenery because all the scenery is set up. Alright, so we're just gonna start adding stuff in. And I had set this up before. So they're all 8 by 8 graphics, but I'm gonna scale them up here to 32 by 32 should work. Um, I might change it depending on the aspect ratio or aspect ratio. I haven't done the math yet, but not gonna worry about that today. Just gonna import stuff. Do do. Oh, I thought I had the tall grass here. Great grass, great. Okay. Cancel. Okay. So I don't think I need any more tile sprays, actually. And I could have done this. I thought about doing it in tiled and importing the tile map, but because of the way I want to layer the objects and have a little bit of Z sorting, I'm just making no, I forgot where I was going with that. Get distracted. I'm just gonna be making it all in Gdevelop. It's slower, but since the game I'm making is pretty small here, it's not not really gonna be much of a bother. It's one scene. Basically, the point of the game or the goal of the game I'm making is to survive 8 minutes. Um, basically your player, you soar with well, a shovel, but it's like like Zelda 1, basically, combat. Really, really simple. And it's a lot closer to the type of games I've played around with in the past, where that target game is something I've never really tried before, and probably something I shouldn't have done right out the gate, but uh, that's all right too. I'll get back to that one. It being Halloween here, making a game about graveyards and stuff isn't that bad either. And there's quite a bit because, again, not really using a tile set, and Gdevelop doesn't really have a tile set. You have to use a third-party app to make it work. Also, I apologize if my mic is a little bit off today. I kind of moved it around, and it's been picking up a lot of background noise lately. I'm still working on the gating. It's just sometimes it doesn't pick me up when I'm quieter. So if some of my words are cutting off, I'll have to review it after the stream. Um, there's quite a few images here. Um, so this is gonna take just a little bit. Oh, are these all ending up in the right file? Alright. I'm gonna have to put them in here manually, I guess. Alright. Yeah. So yeah, probably the easiest thing to do would have been delayed the base out on tile, but honestly, with that, well, I guess I don't know if it would have been. Oh no, not that. Actually, the grave paths can be tiled. Alright, so I'm gonna delete these. Oh, delete this one anyway. Um, it's just easier to make quick changes inside Gdevelop. do. And I'll might go back to well, I'll absolutely have to make a few more custom assets specifically for this game. I don't think I have quite everything I need, but it'll be a lot less work using my older asset pack. Some of these, no, I have it set up right. Okay. I'm not gonna need all of this. I have some extra assets for this stone fence. Um, um, but that was just in case, people wanting to use it wanted to do, like a bigger cemetery or something. But I only plan on doing the one little area. There we go. Almost there. Well, I guess I need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. I know it's not a fence, it's a wall, but whatever. That's what I named it at the time. It's just easier to have the files named, and renaming a bunch of old files is tedious. Hence why I haven't uploaded anything to the asset pack in a while. I really should. Um, if anybody is interested, just let me know. It's not just the cemetery pack. I was trying to make a complete RPG pack and 8x8 graphics. And I know you can mirror and all sorts of stuff, the graphics too, but I mean, they're pretty lightweight graphics. It doesn't hurt adding a few extra kilobytes to, you know, pretty small game in the first place. Okay, so let me check, make sure I didn't miss anything here. I think that's everything. Alright, so those are all of our scenery objects. Only one epics that I'm gonna add for now. I got a couple others loaded into the file path, but um, that really depends on okay. So the monsters aren't cropped properly yet, but I'm gonna just import them so they're in here. I actually have a lot of different monsters here. So I have zombies, wisps, eyeball things, slimes, skeletons, some pumpkin monsters, uh, ghost. No, ghost is set up right. Bat is also set up right. Okay. Skeleton is set up right too. So is the Watcher. Okay. I'm gonna grab the ones that are set up right now. I know you can't see that, but it's a bat. Very low pixel bat. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember now. I kind of broke it up when I made the display stuff for it last time, which I lost that old game file. I was I was gonna use that for a base because everything would have already been kind of loaded, but yeah, I lost that. I got a new computer since then, and I don't remember where I saved the file because I generally jump around. I jumped around from a lot of making asset pack style things. Okay, we'll do the skeleton. Is it skeleton or skeleton? Ah. Oh, I'll leave it at that for now. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I'm not gonna take the time to look it up. Hi, Katie. Oh, I forgot to do this on the other one, so I'll have to go back. And I'll probably have to change their speed, but I'm not gonna worry about that quite yet. I think this is the last one that I have set up for importing into Gdevelop. I'm gonna double check here. 'Cause I don't know if I want to do this, break them apart with Piskel, or might not use slimes at all. Might just go with the evil pumpkins. Um, Give me a good number of enemies. Yeah, I might hold off. Um, I'll get that set up tomorrow. I'll break those apart. But yeah, I'm just gonna get them set up anyway with blank containers, so I know what I need to do. Let me double check. What am I missing? What am I missing? Zombie, wisp. Ah, pumpkins. Capital. Want to make sure all my casing stays the same, so when I'm actually doing things, I don't get confused. Make sure I get the names right. There we go. That's all the slime type enemies. I mean, it was just kind of a fun theme set I made last year for Halloween of slime models. So they're from smallest to largest. Uh, Check to see if I don't have any more at the moment. No, I think that's it. I might make a few more. I'd like to add vampires, I think. And then there'll, depending on how things go, I might make a few more enemies. But that's actually a good amount for a simple 8-minute game in the first place. Alright, player. I don't think I have that one set up. I do have it set up somewhere, but I can't remember where I had it stored. Um, yeah, that's not broken apart yet. Okay, I have a few objects that I'm going to add here. I I don't know if I'm gonna use these other ones. I'm just gonna put them in anyway, just in case I do decide to use them. But they're more for an RPG style game. Okay, and that's most of everything I have for this. I know I'm gonna need a couple more objects. I've since time is a important part of the game, I kind of want something that'll freeze the enemies, kind of like the stopwatch from Zelda. Um, Also freeze the clock a bit while it's going down. Yeah, that's what I thought. I might have to do things a little bit differently here. Yeah, I can't scale up the oh, this is actually 4, so that needs to be 64? 32, 32 each. Yeah. There we go. That looks a bit better. So this isn't really gonna work though. I can only scale it down to, well, it needs to be 8. Do. No. No. We'll see how this works. That's the way it's supposed to be. Yep. So I'll have to re-import these things because I do want them tiled. I'll just have to scale them up outside so I'm not scaling them directly in the game. And I do think this needs to be slightly bigger. So it's 3 by 3, so another 32 would be 96. There. I'm just going to delete those paths for now because they don't work quite right. I won't be able to put the fences in either. Turn the grid on. Pull this out to fill the rest of the window because that seems like an appropriate size now. Okay, I don't know which one's the center here. Center would be right about here, I think. Just by eyeing things out. One, two, three, four. Suppose I can count it out now. There's not so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I need to move everything over half, so 16 pixels. Well, I'll just lay it out this way for now. That's a really unfortunate number. Why I should have probably did the math first. Okay. Get a couple bounds in there. I'm okay with this. And okay. I think I want to move everything in one. Okay. We'll just pull that out an extra one. That down a little extra, and then I'll just center the camera. I'll just move the camera over just a little bit, and it should even it out. And I won't worry about the edges at all. For now, I'll just take a quick preview here. That's looking all right. I don't have any of the fences or anything yet, but that's going to be kind of the play area. It'll be cut off here. There's a good area to fight here. A little less of a good area to fight here. Move that tree out of the way for now. I can put in some of the fence stuff. Actually, I'm gonna move this. A little more room down here. You got three. Ah, I'll worry about that later. There we go. There's kind of a start. Probably gonna bring that in a little bit more. But I need to do a few things to get this set up properly here. So I'm gonna call it there for the night. I just wanted to get on and stream for a little bit and record this just to kind of keep track of it. And tomorrow I'll try and get more of the assets set up and start doing more of getting the characters and a few of the other things set up. Of course, I'll be finishing lining this up. I think I got to bring everything down a little bit to even it out. Bring these in to keep the combat area kind of where I want it. But for tonight, I'm just gonna save and call it there. So if you took the time to hang out with me, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful night and a wonderful week ahead of you. And hopefully, I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.